All right, you solve the second question now.
Okay, the upper part of the inclined plane, the upper half of the inclined plane with the inclination phi perfectly smooth. Okay. So perfectly smooth means there's no friction.
There is no friction. Yeah.
Yeah, but the lower half is rough. Okay.
Okay, so there is must be some friction.
Yeah. So lower half is friction. Our body starts from rest at the top and will come again at rest at the bottom. The condition of friction for the lower half is given by. So the one which is the slanting line has no friction. The horizontal line has friction.
Now, this is talking about the incline itself.
Yeah, the slanting line, the upper part has no friction. The lower part has
So,
friction.
so upper half
Okay.
there is no friction,
Hmm?
and the lower half is actually having some friction. Let's say mu.
Yeah.
Then you have to solve. A body starts from here,
Hmm?
and when it reaches here, it stops without
Yeah,
touching the
since it
ground
has
itself. It automatically
yeah,
stops here.
since it has no so the acceleration becomes zero at the end. Yeah, so acceleration of zero. Even acceleration becomes zero. Acceleration is rate of change of velocity. So velocity is zero, then acceleration is yeah.
The block is sliding. There is no friction for half of the
Yeah,
block.
from the upper part to the middle part, we move with the high, like we move with some momentum. This since it has no this thing, like it will be accelerated forwards. You can just think the upper part and say that it is coming with acceleration. Someone is pushing it out.
Hey,
So we
see,
can
acceleration. See,
we can ignore the part.
forces are acting on the body, right?
We can ignore the upper part and just consider from the middle part. Someone's applying a force and it comes to the rest of the bottom.
Okay, fine, that you can do.
Yeah.
So what
So
you are saying is you want to start the body from here,
yeah,
and you want to
and
consider
someone's yeah,
that.
it is on some initial velocity. Someone is pushing it.
Okay, so there is an initial velocity v,
Hmm?
and here the so this is
Rest.
initial velocity u is equals to v, and here the final velocity v is equals to 0, right?
First, after the free body diagram.
All right.
So one dot, and then so the so gravitational force acts downwards. Yeah, and then normal contact force has acts 5 degrees to this thing.
Normal contact force will be like this, 90 degrees
Yeah,
to the
then
incline, right?
you have to draw normal. Yeah, you have to draw some dotted lines like straight. No, not like that. Straight, like mg straight. Yeah. So that degree is 5.
Which degree is phi?
The between the n and the vertical.
Okay, so this is phi.
Yeah. So n phi is equal to mg. So n
n
cos phi is equal to mg.
so n cos phi is equals to mg.
Now this so we have to consider the side thing. N
why why
sin
you
phi.
are, why are you considering this direction?
No, that is done. Like just equating these two. Should be
No,
equated, right?
no, see, you have to consider one direction which is along the motion, and the other direction perpendicular to it.
Yeah.
So basically the body is moving in this direction, right?
Mhm.
It is moving in this direction, no?
Yeah.
So you should probably consider the forces in this direction,
Okay. So
and for equating you need to consider this direction
mhm.
because
So
it's not moving in
n
this
is
direction.
oh sorry, n is equal to mg cos phi.
So n is equals to mg
Cos phi.
cos phi.
Okay.
Okay, what else force is acting here? Friction force will be acting towards which direction?
The right side.
Right side means this direction.
Yeah, this side. Like, yeah, but up.
This direction.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is equals to mu into n.
Hmm?
Okay.
So mu n minus one second.
Yeah.
Mu n minus mg sine phi.
What is the direction of acceleration here? Can you tell me?
It has to stop. Like it is down, like left.
No, acceleration is in this direction or in this
Yeah,
direction.
it is. Uh, so it is coming with acceleration in the first one what you showed, and then uh, no, it is the upward direction. The up, yeah,
Okay.
this thing.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Why it is so?
So no, like it is. It has to come to stop, right? So
Yeah, it is retarding. It is
yeah.
retardation
So,
there. So the
yes.
acceleration basically is in. So
Yeah. So
the
mu minus something.
higher force is in upward direction. Okay. So
Yeah.
you tell
So
me.
mu minus something is equal to ma.
Mu.
Mu n minus some force is equal to ma.
Mu n minus
Just
which
find out.
force?
Mg sine phi.
So this is cos theta.
Yeah.
This is phi, right?
Yeah. So
So
that is
mg sine phi. Okay. So mu n minus mg
sine phi
sine phi
is equal
is
to
equals
ma.
to.
Yeah. From here, you can take mu n this side and then m common.
So
Mu n is equal.
and you already know. So mu into mg cos phi minus mg sine phi
Hmm,
is equals to ma. So
yeah.
what you got from here?
All m is cancelled. All m are cancelled.
Okay, so what we are getting from here actually.
One second. Tan phi.
So mu g cos phi minus. So what do you intend to find here? You know you have two unknowns here,
Hmm,
mu and a.
yeah.
So your equation finally becomes mu g cos phi minus g sin phi is equals to a.
Yeah.
What you will do with this?
That is
What?
mu. That's not
Yeah,
m.
yeah. You want to
Yeah.
find what? Mu, right?
Yeah, mu.
Mu of the lower half, right? Okay.
Hmm.
So it if you try to find also mu, it will come in terms of a. So what are we going to
Yeah.
get from that? What about the upper part? Why it is given then?
Yeah. Upper part it just has an acceleration in downward direction.
Yeah, but because of that you are getting the velocity, no?
So mu n is equal to ma. Is it ma minus mg sine?
No, yeah. Why don't you consider the upper part now?
Yeah,
What will
upper
happen
part
with
is
the upper part? What you are doing in the upper part? There is no mu at all,
uh,
no friction acting at all.
so it is just coming down.
Okay.
Ma is equal to
How
no.
come ma is coming here? What will be the acceleration there in the upper
We have
part?
to no need to use those three formulas, right?
Which formulas?
V is equal to u plus a theta. I think.
You have to use it.
There is no time, right?
You have to assume something.
Okay. So u square is v square is equal to u square minus 2a.
Okay. So v square is equals to u square minus
Minus
2 as.
yeah. V is u. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is s here? Okay. So what do you want to assume here?
Of d.
Okay. So let's say we assume h here. So let's say you're assuming half the distance as h.
Yeah.
So let it be h. Okay. What is acceleration here?
2a's
Yeah, 2as. What is a here?
is nothing but mu g cos phi minus
No,
g sin phi.
that is totally independent.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
sure,
totally
sure.
independent
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Yes.
What is the acceleration in the first part?
Acceleration is maximum, right?
Why, if the incline was not there, will it move faster or not?
Yeah, yeah.
So that will be maximum. Have you not solved this kind of questions? That's the problem, no? When you solve a lot of numericals, then you come to know what is going on. Okay, just tell me what is the acceleration in the first part, upper part? What are the forces acting on this body?
Just the gravitational force in the mass
Okay.
and our body. Yeah.
So the force total, it is moving in this direction. How you are going to write it?
Mg sine theta, the sine this thing phi
Hmm.
is equal to m.
Okay.
So A is equal to g sine phi.
So this is your acceleration in the upper part. How,
Yeah.
what can you use it for? So g sine
You
phi
can
is
use
the
it.
upper part acceleration.
Yeah, you can use it here, right? 2 into g sine phi by
Okay.
2 h by 2. So 2 and 2 gets cancelled.
Okay. So you want okay. So you want this one. No. Let's consider this distance as s only. Half the distance as s and the other half let it be s. Not an issue. Okay. Anything we can consider now. Let that
Yeah.
distance half distance be s and the other half distance be s. Okay. Now what?
So into u. Hmm. Where did
Huh?
u was 0? Yeah.
So this is your final velocity you have got here.
Yeah. Huh? So
Then
the final velocity is the initial velocity of the previous one.
okay. So this is u becomes root 2 g sine phi
Yeah.
into s.
Now you can use this formula. Again, you can use v square is v square minus 2 v square is equal to u square minus 2s.
Okay.
So v square is here it is 0.
Which one is 0?
V square.
Okay.
So u square is nothing but root 2g sine phi s
Okay.
minus 2. Acceleration in this case is this thing. Mu g cos phi. Nothing.
Okay. Let us find this acceleration.
So you
How
can
much it
take
comes?
2 is common. Right?
Okay. Can we not cancel this? Remove this.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So how much it comes? What it comes here?
So A acceleration is nothing but g sine alpha this thing. Phi.
Acceleration is equals to
G sine phi.
g sine phi. It
Yeah.
was very okay. Now what?
So the acceleration of the upper part is g sine phi.
That
No,
we have
no.
already got earlier,
Even the lower part is also g sine phi.
but in the opposite direction.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
can this substitute g sine phi minus g sine phi in this case.
Ug sine phi, ug cos phi.
Yeah. Minus g sine phi
Okay.
is equal to g sine phi. So this,
Okay.
g sine phi gets cancelled.
How come?
No, sorry. It becomes 2, yeah. 2g sine phi by cos phi. Cos g into cos, right? G and G gets cancelled. So nothing but 2 tan phi.
So mu is equals to
2 tan phi.
2 tan phi, right?
Yeah.
See, this was very easy question.
Huh?
The thing was, this many of calculation was not needed at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so this calculations was necessary for you to understand at least the process. You are taking a lot of time in solving very easy questions also. The thing is, see, when you throw a body up, the acceleration is g in this direction. The time it takes to go to the topmost height, the same time it takes to come down.
Yeah.
Okay, the velocity you throw it from here, when it reaches here, the same velocity it will have, and the acceleration is also same. The problem is whatever velocity it becomes for half the distance.
Yeah.
Okay, so the acceleration was g sine phi, and that also you did not calculate anything like this. You already know that the acceleration is g in this direction, so in this direction the acceleration has to be g sine phi when there is no other force acting directly. So g sine phi up to this in downward direction. Then since the same distance it has to cover, it started with u equals to 0 and it's again ending with u equals to 0. So the same acceleration will be in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
So that was very simple. So g sine phi, you could have directly used g sine phi in this direction, and you could have find this the total acceleration here
Okay.
through this.
Uh-huh.
And then
Yeah.
you could have you could have then used this free body diagram to solve this.
Okay.
Okay.